everyone. So we are here in Montana. It's mid-August, and I wanted to share with you all a little bit of our itinerary and why we chose Montana, and we think that you will absolutely love it. So we began in St. Louis. We took Southwest Airlines' very affordable flight to Bozeman. At Bozeman, we drove to Billings. I would 100% recommend Billings if you have a family, because there is a large lake that's at a park. There are kids swimming, there's picnic areas, there's paddle boats, there's just everything for families. You also have the Yellowstone River. You're going to have kids swimming, waiting out for small children, larger kids, older children jumping from the bridge, people fishing, people floating down. It's just a wonderful town. If you have someone that absolutely loves Cabela's, they have a Cabela's there. I just can't say enough about Billings. It is a wonderful, wonderful town. From Billings, we went to Cascade. And in Cascade, we stayed in a train car, which was really cool. It was on the Missouri. What I would recommend to you, the drive is really beautiful. When you get to Cascade, wherever you decide to stay, or Craig, that general area where the Missouri River is, you are going to need some sort of a boat, a paddle boat. They rent them there because the Missouri is deep and it's moving. You're going to see people floating. You're going to see people boating. They don't use motors. They are paddling these, when I say boats, they're like inflatables. They're like rafts. It's just beautiful. You'll love it. But again, it's hard to fish from the bank. You're going to need a boat. Beautiful area though. So from Cascade, we came to Darby. If you're not familiar with Darby, it is definitely worth the drive. You're going to pass through Hamilton, which is a beautiful town. Has a lovely downtown with shops and fly shops and leather goods and boutiques and everything you can think of. 3 grocery stores. It's about maybe 15 minutes from here. It's also where Casey has his livestock commission office. You'll see it. When you see it, you'll know. And so we saw that, and then we drove to Darby. Darby is where the Chief Joseph Ranch is, and that's where the Yellowstone series is actually filmed. You can't go into the ranch when they're filming, but you can see it from the road. You can see the top of the barns, you can see the lodge, you can see Rip's cabin, you can see the oldest, I can't remember what his name is, but the one that passed in the first episode, you can see his cabin. And then just 2 or 3 miles down, we're staying at the Hannon House, which I would 100% recommend. It's a homestead. It's very comfortable. The owners live on the property. They live on the front side. They don't bother you. They're super friendly. The Hannon House is a 1900s farmhouse that's been renovated into suites. So the suite that we're staying in is on the west side. I do know that. And it's perfect. They have thought of every little thing. It has a nice little enclosed front porch. There's an RV park in the front, but you're going to see chickens and you're going to see ducks, and it's just so comfortable. You're going to feel right at home. And again, it's affordable and it's very family friendly, and it's on the Bitterroot River. So the Bitterroot River is in the Bitterroot Valley. They call this the banana belt, because the weather's very mild. It's very pretty. Right now it's about 7 p.m. It's about 80 degrees, but it's low humidity, so it's perfect, absolutely perfect. In front of the Hannon House is a brewery. If you're a person that likes to just sit and talk, you want to try local brews, it's a great place. Everyone is so friendly, and the food is so good. It's like street tacos and that kind of food, but really super good. And like I said, you're going to meet all kinds of local Montanans that are very friendly. They're very talkative. They're from all over. You'll be surprised how many people are probably from your area and you don't realize it. One thing I will tell you is we are on the West Fork of the Bitterroot River. So if you're into fishing and it's mid-August, there's some things that you need to know. The trout are smart. They've been fishing here for a couple of months. If they see your hook, forget about it. So Jerry's had really good luck, but it takes knowing what they're biting for, having some patience, making sure that you're casting out upstream because this stream is moving. It's not super deep. You do need waders if you're going to go out and you're going to fish, but the trout are pretty good size. He's caught several browns, and they've been pretty good size. I would recommend this trip so much because it's family friendly, it's outdoorsy, the weather is as beautiful as it can get, the sky is as blue as it can get, the fishing is absolutely fabulous, it's laid back, your kids are going to be outside playing, you're going to be out there playing like cornhole. Most of these places have games for outside. Some of the places don't have TV, they have internet, but they don't have TV. But you're so busy being outside and enjoying the most beautiful place that you're not going to notice that. So if you're ever thinking like Montana, yes, I would recommend it. It reminds me a lot of Alaska. There's mountains everywhere. There are beautiful rivers. You've got the Blackfoot, you've got the Bitterroot, you've got the Yellowstone, you've got the Missouri. You have so many rivers here that are beautiful, full of fish, and worth fishing. So if you're thinking, I want an outdoor vacation, try ours. Try our itinerary and see if it works for you. It's been absolutely amazing. We've only had very few days, so we've done a lot of driving to get from point A to point B. But I've noticed that when we're driving, the water is so beautiful that we just stop and we fish. And we've done that a lot because, like I said, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us.